All right, welcome to the Cedar Rapids I'm on Ice Arena for the game 2 for the orange team. Here we're warming up. We got a full bench. Got a lot of additional Ames fans in the stands here with us. All 3 teams in town. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds here. All right, Flyers line up for the face-off with Riker, Joe, Warner on the forward, with Gus and Andrew on defense and Leander in net. This will be, I believe, our 3rd matchup against Dubuque. We've gone 1-1, I'm pretty sure, against this team, so it should be a good battle. Gus passes it across to Riker. It's going to bring it into the zone. And we got an offsides whistle to start. Face off one back to the Dubuque side, brought back in by Riker. He's going to pursue it down low. Clearing attempt comes out to Andrew, who's going to take a shot. Sends it in, it gets deflected behind the net over to Warner. He's got Riker with him, he's going to try to center it. Riker with the shot off the leg. Centering past it, nobody there. Joe hustles back as they bring it out. Joe with a poke check. Takes away at the red line. Riker picks it up. Tries to get it up to Warner. Comes back to Riker. And Riker's got it, but it's going to be an offsides. So we'll get a line change here with Mitchell, Jace, and Jameson. RJ and Evan on defense. Jace wins the draw over to Evan. Evan's got it. Almost taken away, but he kept up. Pass up to Murphy. Murphy tries to take it down the wall. Centering pass picked off by Dubuque, and it's going to come the other way. Evan steps up. One guy gets past him, but loses the puck. RJ pokes it away. And puck goes over to Jace. He's going to take it around behind the net. Backhand clearing attempt goes up over to Newstrom and out. He's got Murphy with him, 2-on-1. And Newstrom going to bring it across. Backhand shot just goes wide. Newstrom still with the puck. He's got Jace behind him. Jace picks it back up. Jace with the centering pass off a skate. Almost goes in, but cleared behind the net over to RJ, but it hits the door, the Zamboni door, and stays low in the zone. Shot attempt from the blue line. Missed and centered back to center ice. Evan with the puck. Clears it back up. And Dubuque's going to get a line change here. Dubuque sends it in deep. And Hayden is there. He's going to skate it behind the net. Hayden centers it. Bad decision there, maybe. Shot goes just wide as Adrian picks it up in the corner. Hayden gets it behind the net, but it's taken away by Dubuque. Centering pass in the skates. Evans there. And Adrian drops back to clear it from behind the net. Adrian's going to skate it up. Gets it up to Brooklyn and chips it up, but not out. Back down to RJ in the corner. RJ's got some speed with it. Chips it up and it gets out. Adrian's there to pursue it. But Dubuque brings it back in. Brooklyn and Hayden there battling to chip it back out. And Dubuque's going to try to bring it back in, but Hayden picks it up. And the puck is loose. Evan Merrill with a head full of steam chips it up. Brooklyn's with him. Stays on sides. Brooklyn still got it. Chips it up to Adrian. And the puck is getting bounced around quite a bit. Hayden's going to take it. Gets it up to Adrian. Shot goes behind the net. The Dubuque's coming the other way. Gus and Evan Merrill back on defense. Gus tries to poke check. Doesn't quite get a stick on it. Puck goes behind the net on the second shot. Gus is going to skate it up and take a look. Tries to clear it up, and he's got Riker who gets a stick on it, so no icing. The Dubuque picked it up, and Joe's coming in with some steam. Joe's going to take a shot, but it's got a stick on it. Another shot goes behind the net. Centering pass off the goalie. Dubuque clears it up and out over to Evan. Dubuque's going to look to change. Clearing attempt almost picked off. And Warner's going to pursue it down in the corner. Riker's down there in the corner. You guys can go here. And puck's going to come back the other way for an icing call. At 7:38 in the first, score is 0-0. Jace lines up for the face-off, wins it across, goes all the way to the far wall. RJ's going to dump it deep. The Duke picks it up behind the net, but Jace is there to take it away. Centering pass off a skate. Another centering pass cleared to the wall by Dubuque. High shot into the defender's midsection. He drops it down, and Jace picks it back up, tries a shot, but it's deflected behind the net. Dubuque's coming up with some steam, but they pass it up, back up to RJ, who clears it up to Murphy. Murphy's there battling at the blue line. Dubuque's going to clear that up, but Brem's going to pick it up and get it out in center ice. Dumps it in deep. And Newstrom's pursuing behind the net. Jace has got it on the wall there, but it's cleared up to RJ. RJ with a shot off the goalie's leg pad, picks up by Jace, who gets the rebound goal to make it 1-0. Shot by RJ from the point, picked up by Jace. .641 in the first, 1-0 Flyers. Adrian, Hayden, and Brooklyn on forwards here, with Evan Merrill and Andrew Correct on D. Oh yeah. Clock is 6:30 on the arena clock. We're a little bit off on the screen for right now. Going to be a no icing call. Adrian picks it up in his feet. Hayden tries to center it. Picked off by Dubuque. Coming the other way with Andrew. And Brooklyn hustling back to get a poke check there. Offsides on Dubuque. 6:11 on the clock. 1-0 Flyers. Flyers are going to get a forward line change, it looks like. We got Riker, Joe, and Warner on the forward lines. Puck cleared up to center ice. Dubuque tries to dump it in. Goes to Evan, he's going to chip it back up to Joe. Joe's battling along the wall, picks it up. You got Warner with him. Riker at the net, shot deflected behind the net. And Warner's there to give chase, but cleared up and out for an icing call on Dubuque. So we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. 5:44 on the clock here in the first period. Murphy, Barber, and Newstrom on forwards. Brem and RJ on defense. Puck cleared up around the wall, picked back up by Newstrom, but lost to the wall. Newstrom picks it back up. He's going to look to make a move behind the net. Two Dubuque players there take it away, and puck comes out the other way. Poke check by Evan Brem over to the wall, but still got it, and RJ's pursuing behind the net. RJ takes it away, clears it up. It's going to be picked up by Dubuque. Chipped back in low. Centering attempt, stopped by Leander. Picked up by Jace. Jace makes one move, clears it up to Murphy, who's got Newstrom with him. Murphy brings it in. Gets around one guy, cuts back. Centering pass. Gets through, but not to Newstrom's stick. Clearing attempt back over to Murphy. Shot it, blocked. Murphy takes another shot high off the glove and covered for a whistle at 4:35 here in the first.
Good luck, James.
So we get a forward line change here, full line change actually. Andrew, Hayden, Adrian, Brooklyn, and Gus out there. Puck one back to the corner by Dubuque. Sent around to the wall. Adrian and Brooklyn are there. And they're battling. Puck goes back behind the net. Hayden's going to give chase behind the net. Tries to poke check it away, but Dubuque has some speed. Brings it back up center ice. Gets around two skaters.
Nice job, Brooklyn!
Brooklyn with the takeaway. And they're going to go behind the net with some speed. Cuts back through middle ice. Andrew's going to step up, blocks that shot, and Gus is going to take it behind the net. He's going to look to send it up the wall. Over to Brooklyn, who's got it. And it's going to come out the other way. Picked it back up by Dubuque. Hayden pursues it. Cleared up, stopped by Gus. It's tapped in. Puck goes back there to the far wall and cleared out for an icing at 3:34 in the first. We'll give Leander some knuckles as we line back up in the far zone. Evan, Merrill, and RJ back on D. Riker on the right side with Joe taking the draw. One back to the corner by Dubuque. Clearing attempt goes to the wall. Again off the Zamboni door, weird bounce. Kept in by RJ. Shot off the side of the net, goes to the back wall. And Joe's pursuing, but Dubuque's going to get that one all the way out. And taken by Merrill, but given back to Dubuque. They've got a two on two here. RJ with a nice poke check, and the puck hit his skate to stay off their stick. Leander with the poke and then a cover. Way to scramble by the D and by the goalie there. 2:53 here in the first, 1-0 Flyers. So we get Jace taking the draw with Murphy and Newstrom, Gus, and Andrew. Puck's going to come back out. Jace is going to pursue it, but it's taken back the other way by Dubuque. Dubuque has along the wall. Newstrom's giving chase. And he goes to the corner. Gus is going to step up. Centering pass goes across to Murphy. Murphy's got the puck, but it's picked up by Dubuque. Andrew tries to clear it up. Jace is there. Jace is going to pass it up to Newstrom. Goes between his feet and back over to Dubuque. But Newstrom says, still my puck. He's got it. He's going to take the shot. Covered by the goalie. 2:15 on the clock in the first. So Adrian, Hayden, and Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to take the draw. Evan and Evan back on D. Puck's going to come out. Brooklyn's chasing. Lost in the skates by Dubuque. Tried to clear, but not cleared. Shot goes to Anders midsection and he covers. 2:02 on the clock. Hayden will take the draw. Adrian on his left clears it over to Adrian, but picked up by Dubuque. Adrian has it now. He's going to skate it out with some speed. He's going to get it to the red line and chip it up the wall and into the zone. Hayden's pursuing. Clearing attempt over just through Merrill's stick. And back the other way with Dubuque. Stays on sides. Shot high, both by Leander. 1:40 left in the first. Still 1-0 Flyers. Leander gives a wave to the camera and to the crowd. And Joe's going to line up for the faceoff. Dubuque takes the draw, clears it back over to Riker. He's going to skate it up and pass it up to Joe, but it's picked off at the red line. Taken away by Dubuque and brought in around Andrew. Andrew goes down trying to get that one. Centering pass picked up by Gus. Riker has it. Riker's going to take a look, clears it up the middle. It's going to be probably an icing. Yep. Icing with 1:12 left in the first. So we'll get a forward line change, it looks like. Newstrom, Barber, and Murphy. Jace will take the draw. One to the middle by Dubuque. Picked up. Newstrom's giving chase. Barber picks it up. Passes it up to Newstrom. It's going to be a no ice on net. 56 on the clock. Dubuque's going to chip it back up to the red line. And picked back up by the Flyers. Murphy has it. He's got a lot of pressure, but no whistle. Shot by Jace goes just wide. And 36 on the clock as Dubuque's going to try to chip it back out. Picked up by Gus and shot back in. Jace is giving pursuit behind the net. Newstrom has it in the corner. He's going to look to center it. Jace is there. Murphy's there. Murphy with the goal. Centering pass off of Jace's stick over to Murphy. So we'll probably get a Newstrom and Jace with an assist. Murphy with the goal. 2-0 Flyers here at the end of the first period. 20 seconds on the clock. Hayden takes the draw, but it's one over to the defender. Picked up by Dubuque with 13 on the clock. Brought into the zone. Brem is there. Brooklyn takes it away. Tries to clear it out. 4 seconds. Shot from the red line is offsides. That'll just about do it for the first. 0.7 on the clock. And they're going to run that clock to 0. So 2-0 after the first. Nice period. Nice pressure by the Flyers. We're going to do a impromptu interview. How's it looking here?
It's looking good. We're aggressive, putting the puck on the net, playing good defense, all around win.
Chase is battling. He's doing good. We're looking good. All right. All right. Thank you for the commentary. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, we're set to take the draw here. Hayden lines up with Brooklyn to his right, Adrian to his left. One over towards Adrian, goes through his legs. He's going to chip it up the wall. He tries to center it, but it's deflected off Adrian's leg and over to the middle. And dumped in, picked up by RJ. He's going to clear it back over to Adrian. Adrian's going to try to clear it. Battle along the wall. Cleared out by Evan Brown. Adrian has it along the wall. He's going to chip it in. Hayden takes it, loses it at the blue line, and Adrian is chasing. It's going to be a pretty clear trip on Adrian there. So we'll go to the box for 1:30. So we will be shorthanded for the next minute 30. 11:20 on the clock here in the second period. Adrian goes to the box for a trip. We're going to get a line change. We got Joe, Warner, Evan, Brem, and RJ out to kill the penalty. Slap shot goes over to Evan. He's going to clear it up. Hits the stick of the, well, I guess they're going to call it an icing. Looks like it bounced off the DBQ player. So we'll try again with 119 on the penalty. Face off, one back. Warner has a chance, but it's poked away. Joe's battling long wall. RJ picks it up, tries to clear it. Blocked, kept in deep by Dubuque. Sent back up the wall. Over to Warner. It's going to be up. Looks like a roll or maybe a no ice. Warner's there to pick it up. Battled to the corner. Joe steps up. Cleared up. No icing. Waved off. So Evan's going to look to pass it around behind the net over to Warner. Warner's battling long wall, picks it up and gets it out of the zone. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Gus is back. And the puck goes over to Evan Brem. But Gus picks that one up and sends it up the wall. Riker's there. And it's going to be a icing. And they're going to wave it off as we get a line change. Riker has it. Two guys. Riker's going to get a shot. Blocked by the goalie. Nice way to stay with it by Riker. Jace picks it up. Jace is going to bring it in. And we got full strength here on the Flyers as Adrian steps off and Newstrom gets into the play. Cleared up, and that'll be an icing by Dubuque. So we'll get our lines reset and back to full strength here with 9:38 on the clock. Face off in the offensive end here for Jace, Murphy, and Newstrom. We got Gus and Evan Merrill back on D. Picked up by the Flyers. Gus tries to keep it in, but it's going to go the other way. Battling along the wall. Murphy's there. Brought in by the Dubuque player, shot behind the net. Merrill picks it up. Cuts to the middle. Loses a glove and a stick. Looks like he's okay. No whistle on that collision, but Jace has it. He's going to backhand it up. Defenseman picks it back up and sends it in deep. Merrill's going to pursue it along the wall. Chips it up. Shot. Leander saved it. Flyers were looking to find the puck there along the wall. Dubuque just got around him, had a free shot on Leander, but he had a nice save. So we'll get Brem and RJ out there on D with Brooklyn, Adrian, and Hayden on the forward line. Hayden's going to win it back to RJ, tries to clear it up. Shot comes the other way. Hayden picks it up behind the wall, sends it across to Brooklyn. She's got some room. She's got one person to beat. Puck comes out to center ice. And Adrian pursues it, sends it up the wall. Hayden's going to pick that one up, passes up to Adrian. Adrian gets it in the zone, battling along the near wall. No whistle on the there will be a whistle on the contact.
What happened was crazy. What happened? He got double teamed into the wall.
Two Dubuque players, I guess checking probably is the call on Adrian. So nice battle, way to battle, and we'll go on power play here. 8:25 on the clock in the second. Flyers up 2-0.
Go boys.
Joe's set to take the draw with Warner behind him and Riker to his right. Puck won back by Dubuque. Centering attempt by Joe, picked off. And it's going to be an icing if it gets there. That'll be an icing. So that helps the Flyers quite a bit. We get a face-off back in the offensive zone. 117 on the penalty. We'll get a defensive change. So we got Andrew and Evan Merrill back on the blue line. Puck one to the wall by Dubuque. Taken behind the net, but Joe's battling for it. Warner steps up. Clearing attempt goes to Andrew's stick. Shot. Andrew with a nice shot from the point. Snuck through traffic. That'll probably be an unassisted goal for Andrew there. Make it 3-0 on the power play goal. Second period, 7:57 on the clock. I think it was Andrew corrected the goal there. Murphy, Jace, and Newstrom. One back by Dubuque. Sent up into the zone. Brem's going to be there to block it. He's got it. He tries to clear it up. And not out. Oh, yeah, it did come out. Murphy's battling along the wall. But Dubuque brings it back in the zone. Brem tries to block another shot, but it goes wide. RJ's there to pursue it. Newstrom has it. Newstrom's battling along the wall, chips it into the zone. Cleared off, cross, and out. It's going to be a no ice. Over to Brem, sends it up the wall. Picked up the red line by Dubuque. Brought in on sides by Dubuque. And Brem battles along the wall with Barber there to help him out. But the puck goes across to RJ. RJ chips it up to Newstrom. Newstrom makes a move. Poke check away up to Murphy. Murphy's got it. Murphy's battling for it. Another Dubuque player trying to poke it away. Murphy with a shot. And we'll get another whistle on Dubuque with a slash. So Flyers will get another power play opportunity here. 6:46 on the clock in the second. 3-0 Flyers. Andrew and Gus at the blue line. Brooklyn's going to take the draw with Adrian and Hayden on their left. Oh, puck almost made it through. Andrew's going to regroup at the red line. Passes across to Gus. Picked up by Brooklyn. He's going to look to skate it in. She got Hayden and Adrian with. And Dubuque battles it across to the wall. Andrew's there. Runs into the ref. And Brooklyn has it going the other way. Hayden's right behind. Brooklyn's going to try to take the shot. Deflection and collision, but no whistle. Adrian sends it back in deep. Hayden's there. Clearing attempt.
What happened?
And we're going to get a penalty on Hayden for checking. Retaliation on the no call. So, 6 minutes on the clock. So the Flyers will be on the penalty kill here. 6 minutes in the second. Actually, it's even strength 4 and 4 for the next 40 seconds. Puck goes over to RJ, but it's kept in by Dubuque. RJ chips it out.
Go, Warner, go, Warner.
It's going to be waved off as Warner picks it up before the red line. Warner battles along the wall, but comes back out to Merrill. Merrill sends it across to RJ. RJ's going to take the shot. It's going to bounce through, kicked away by Dubuque. Dubuque's going to come back the other way, and they're going to get somebody coming out of the box in about 2 seconds.
Oh!
Joe's battling, keeps it in the zone. Joe's still battling for it. Warner tries to poke it away, but it comes back the other way. We've got another delayed penalty as the goalie comes off. It's going to be a whistle. So 27 seconds on the first Flyers penalty left, as we're going to go two in the box for the next 27 seconds. I didn't see the penalty. Looks like Joe may have got the second call there. Five on 3 for the next 27 seconds. We got Gus, Andrew, and Jace out there to try to clear the puck. 4:56 on the clock. Jace is going to take the draw. Shot attempt goes just wide. Sent up the wall, but hits the Zamboni door again. Jace clears it up. That'll be a no ice as Dubuque picks it up. Dubuque with the 5-on-3 rush coming the other way. Puck lost at the blue line, but kept attempt. Tried to poke and sent behind the net as the player goes into the net. May have hit his head on the post there. Looks like he might be injured. That'll kill the first penalty. 1:02 on the second penalty left. 5-on-4. Hopefully he's okay. He's moving, but I think he's a little bit rattled. So we'll take the draw. Murphy takes the draw here in the offense or the defensive zone. 5-on-4 for the next minute. Shot saved by Leander, cleared to the wall by Newstrom. Dumped back in by Dubuque. Gus is there to step up. Centering pass taken away by Andrew, cleared out by Murphy. Newstrom's pursuing. They're gonna wave it off. Cleared up. Murphy's gonna stand up at the wall. Brought out by Dubuque. Andrew's going to chase it over to the wall, but it's lost in the referee's skates, and that'll be an offsides. So 27 left on the penalty. Still 3-0 Flyers, 3:52 on the clock in the second. Hayden set to take the draw with Brooklyn to his right. Brought in by Dubuque. Puck taken away. Over to Brem, who's going to skate it up. He's got a little bit of room. Brem's going to try to make a move, but it's taken away. Hooked in, kept in by Hayden, but now it goes the other way. Brem's trying to get back. Taken away by Merrill. Merrill's got some room. He's got one to beat. And we're going to get the near side door offsides whistle. Back at full strength.
Could have waited on that. 2 seconds. I'm going to mute it for a second. You're good. I'm going to mute it.
All right, Hayden set to take the draw. Adrian in Brooklyn on the forward line. Puck's in his feet, doesn't know where it is. Adrian's got it. Shot covered by the goalie. Line up on the near side circle. Hayden's going to try to win it over to the right, but he decides to chip it in deep. Adrian picks it up off the wall. Cleared up and out. Now it should be an icing as it rolls. It's turning back towards the net. Clearing attempt by Andrew. Brooklyn with it. Sends it back around the wall, and there's going to be a penalty as they tripped Brooklyn in the corner. So Flyers will go on the power play again. Hopefully Brooklyn's okay as she's slow to get up here. And Brooklyn's back up. Coach Severson brings her off to the bench. Don't see the penalty up yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a minute 30 on the Dubuque here. Minute 30 penalty. 2:44 on the clock here in the second. 3-0 Flyers lead. We're going to get Joe, Warner, and Riker on the forward line. RJ and Evan Brem on the defensive. Joe wins it over to Riker. Send it back to Evan Brem. He's going to take a shot. Goes behind the net. Joe centers it to Riker. Shot. Still loose. Whistled. Referee lost sight of it, but from up here we can see it loose. They're going to confer on it. It looked like Warner chipped that one in, but the referee blew the whistle just before. So they're going to talk about it and they're going to reverse it. That's going to be a good goal. Warner should be credited with that one. Looks like Warner stepped in there and poked it in. Maybe Riker though. They're all celebrating with Riker. Hard to tell there, but he had two last 2 weeks ago. So Riker adds his stats here with a nice goal, makes it 4-0 Flyers. 2:35 in the second. That might be the first time I've seen a goal overturned in a Pee Wee or sport level game. So the Flyers will line up 4-0 lead against Dubuque here. Joe and Warner pursuing. Riker's in the middle. Clearing attempt, hits the wall and goes out to the red line. Picked up by Joe, but brought back in by Dubuque. Dubuque with the shot. Easy save by Leander. As things start to get a little chippy maybe down there by the goalie. .217 on the clock here in the second period. Newstrom, Barber, Murphy, Merrill, and McMahon. Puck comes up to Merrill, who's going to skate it up. Centers it up to Murphy. It's got Newstrom with him. Murphy's got some room. He's going to take a shot. Saved and sent behind the net. Newstrom's there. Murphy's there. A little bit of a collision along the wall. And we're going to get a Flyers penalty, I believe. Just a bit of a collision and then a tangle up after they got off the wall there. So looks like Newstrom's going to go to the box. Minute 55 in the period. Newstrom with a minute 30 on the penalty. So we'll keep the same four out there. Barber, Murphy, Merrill, and Gus. And Dubuque has pulled their goalie, trying to get a 6-on-4 goal to get back in this game. One back by Dubuque, shot off their own player's helmet. Second shot off their own player's leg. Gus chips it up to the blue line. Shot goes all the way to the back wall. Flyers cover it. Leander there to cover him. And a little bit of a collision at the whistle. Got to defend your goalie. But that's how it goes. They got to be quick on the whistle. So still 6-on-4 here in the second period. Minute 14 left on the Flyers penalty. One over to the wall. Shot goes behind the net, around the wall. Murphy's going to step up. Kept in by Dubuque as Gus tried to clear that one out. Gus is going to chase back, chips it away to the wall. Centering pass goes over to Jace, who's got some room.
Oh, Jace.
Jace is going to look to clear it out. Jace still with it. He gets it into the zone. Clearing attempt. Merrill's got it. Merrill sees an empty net, wants to take a shot from the blue line. But three Dubuque players take it away. Minute left in the period. Jace battles. Still at the red line. Jace looks to get a chance. Murphy's got a chance here. He's going to try to shoot it, but he missed, and it's going to go back into the zone. Centering pass across to Gus. Cleared out Goalie comes back in with 15 seconds on the penalty. Puck comes up to Jace. He's got three Dubuque players with him. They lost sight of the puck. 30 seconds left. Dubuque brings it in. 3-on-1. Poked away by Merrill to the wall. Newsom comes out of the box. Full strength Flyers. Centering pass. Just bounces over the Dubuque player's stick. Poked away by Leander. Picked up by Jace, who sends it up. It's going to be an icing with 8 seconds left. Lots of intense play there. Flyers unable to capitalize on an empty net here in the second period. So we'll look to keep the puck out of our net here with 8 seconds left. Hayden's going to take the draw with Adrian, Evan, Brooklyn, and RJ. Puck one over to Adrian, tied up in the skates. Tie up behind the net, and that'll be the buzzer. 4-0 Flyers to start the third. Great period. All right, we're going to go live. What's it looking like?
It's looking like a good period.
Minutes to start the third. Hayden, Brooklyn, and Adrian on the forward line. Puck one over by the Dubuque player, skated in. Chipped back the other way. Shot goes through to the back wall. RJ's going to step up. Dubuque centers it off a skate. Goes over to Adrian. Adrian sends it up, but not out. And the shot goes wide behind the net. RJ steps up. Puck comes through. Shot saved by Leander. Grem's going to clear that up and out. He's got Adrian there. We may not get an icing on this one. Dubuque's going to bring it the other way. Dubuque has some room. Brooklyn's going to get Chase. Brooklyn's going to get Paul on a trip, apparently. So we'll go to the box. Joe's going to take the draw, wins it, tries to clear it up, but sent back in behind the net. Joe steps up, sent back over. Andrews there to pick it up. He's going to send it up the wall over to Joe. Joe chips it up. Nice clearing move by Joe. Warner's there, but clearing attempt hits Gus in the skates. Andrew tries to chip it up. Gus is going to get it out. as Dubuque will have to regroup as they try to get on sides. Dubuque's going to chip it in, hits the ref, comes back over to Joe's stick. Joe takes a pause and gets it up to Warner. He's got 3 guys around him. Warner tries to get it back into the zone. Puck cleared up to Andrew's stick, and Andrew sends it back in. They're going to pass it back and forth. Fans on the second attempt. And no whistle on the collision. Gus is going to take a look. Gus is going to get it all the way out to center ice. 30 seconds on the penalty. Riker comes on. Joe's there to take that one away. Collision, but no whistle. Riker has it. He's going to pass it over to Andrew, who's going to take it up the ice. Short-handed. Chase comes on as Joe goes to the bench. Oh, another empty net, we just realized here. As Andrew takes the shot, but that'll be an offsides. Andrew wanted the empty net goal. So 4-0, 9:33. Back to even strength. Flyers bring it into the zone. Murphy puck goes the other way. Murphy has it again. Murphy's battling hard along the wall. It's getting a little physical here. But no whistle. Will keep playing as it comes over to Evan Merrill. Evan looks up. Houston's there, but it's taken away. Dubuque brings it in. Shot. Saved by Leander. Over to RJ along the wall. Newstrom chips it up, and that'll be a Dubuque penalty, I believe. Maybe it was just a referee stoppage due to a door. The door opened up on the wall, apparently. Is that your husband, Nathan?
Yeah.
Flyers bring it back up to the blue line. Merrill's going to chip it out. Murphy picks it up. Murphy has it at the red line. Chips it along the wall, back into the zone. Puck comes up, but not out. Murphy's down, trying to battle. Murphy's back up, taken away by Newstrom. Newstrom gets it tangled up in his feet. Hayden's back with Newstrom and Murphy, all 3 along the wall here. Big tie-up. 4 Dubuque players and 3 Flyers all tied up for a whistle. Starting to look like a rugby match there along the wall for a second. 8:24 on the clock. 4-0 Flyers lead. So Hayden will be set to take the draw. Puck comes over to Brooklyn, but picked up by Dubuque. Gus is there to poke at it, but it comes into the zone. Gus takes a look, makes a pass over to Hayden.
Nice job.
Cleared out of the zone. Adrian's there to pursue it. Taken back into the zone by Dubuque. Clearing attempt off the glass, but not out. Dumped back in by Dubuque. Gus is going to take a look. Gus is taking a look. Sends it up the wall to Brooklyn, but it's sent back in by Dubuque. Shot off Leander's leg. Andrew has it. It's going to cut back. Cut back again. And Andrew's going to keep the puck. He's going to clear it up to Adrian. Brooklyn picks it up. Puck comes out of the zone, and that'll be an offside. 7:33 left in the third.
Where is it? Can you,
Riker, Joe, and Warner set to take the face off with Evan and Evan back on D. Merrill sends it up through the feet. It's going to be an icing. It's 7:23.
I don't know. multitasking, aren't they?
Flyers. Flyers take the draw. Joe. Evan Merrill chips it away to the wall. He's going to skate it out, but good pressure by Dubuque to keep that one in. Pass over to Riker. He's got a little bit of room, but he gets tripped up. Joe's going to pick it up with some speed. But we're going to be offsides coming into the zone. 7:03 here. Flyers at the 4-0 lead. We'll get a line change here. We have the Evans on B. Jace takes the draw, wins it over to Murphy. He's got Newstrom in center ice. Chipped back up by Dubuque and brought out. Kept in by Merrill. Loses his stick, but Jace picks it up. Jace is going to make a move. He's going to cut back. 3 Dubuque players there, so they take it away. Coming the other way. Brem's going to step up, coach that one up, and takes it away. Brem sends it up to Newstrom, who's going to get it back out to the center ice. Puck comes over to Murphy. Murphy's going to shoot it, but it's going to be deflected to the back wall. Newstrom centering pass trickles through. Jace picks it up. Jace is going to try to cut, but taken away by Dubuque. Brem and Merrill back as Dubuque brings it into the zone. Shot taken away by Brem. Merrill battles along the wall, stays on his feet. Centering attempt cleared by Brem. Looks like it's going to make it, maybe, for an icing. They're going to call it, as Newstrom was the first one there, but made it just in time. So 6:01 on the clock. We get a full change here. Take the face off in our defensive zone. Hayden lines up at center. Adrian and Brooklyn on the wings. Andrew and Gus on B. Dubuque wins the draw, sent to the back wall. Gus picks it up. Gus being pressured. Hayden tries to make a turn but loses an edge. Gus clears it up and out. We have no ice as it is touched by Dubuque. Adrian's in pursuit. Cleared up and out. Hayden sends it back in. Adrian's still in pursuit. Brooklyn's going to be there to try to poke it away. Dumped in deep by Dubuque. Andrew's going to take it. Andrew tries to make a move around one. He's got 2 with him. Adrian gets it up to the blue line, gets it out. Tied up. And puck comes back the other way. Brooklyn pokes it up to Hayden and sends it over to Adrian. Dubuque brings it back in, but it's tied up at the blue line with Gus. Somebody's on top of the puck. Puck comes loose. Adrian has it along the wall. Gus clears it up to Brooklyn, who has some room. Brooklyn sends it up. Hayden turned the opposite way and missed that puck. He had a chance. Gus pokes it. Flyers try to back check as Andrew's last one back. Dubuque tries a shot, but saved by Leander. Brooklyn passes it up to Gus. Gus is going to try to take it at the blue line. That'll be an offsides whistle. 4:37. Flyers lead 4-0. Joe wins the draw over to Warner. Tied up along the wall. Dubuque keeps it in the zone, but RJ picks it up. Passes it over to Riker. Riker's going to chase it, but it's chipped back up the other way. Joe sends it in with Riker and Warner with him, 3-on-1. Riker with the shot, comes loose. Warner tips it back up and saved by the goalie. Beautiful chances. RJ keeps it at the line. Shot goes off the leg. And breakaway by Dubuque. Leander steps up. Leander tries to get across, but off the bar and down. 4:01. 4:01 on the clock, 4-1 on the scoreboard. Our teammates console Leander how much he could do. That was a tough shot to cover on that far post. So we'll shake it off and line back up. Jace takes the draw. Puck comes back to Gus.
Let's go!
Gus chips it up, centered. Picked up by Merrill. Gets it up to Barber. Barber makes a move. He's got Newsom with him. Newsom's going to take the shot. Goes behind the net. Barber's going to chase it along the wall. Patient along the wall, but he chips it up, and the defender takes it back the other way. The Duke's going to bring that one up and out. Gus is there to chip it back to center ice. Jace takes it away, keeps it along the far wall. Puck bounces over to Murphy. That'll be an icing by Dubuque. Maybe. The puck did not quite make it. Merrill's going to send it up to Newsom. Taken away at the red line. Gus steps up. Jace is there. But Dubuque still has it. Shot hits Leander's glove and goes over the net. 2:48 left in the third. Shot off the helmet.
Nice!
Newsom pursues it in the corner. Gus steps up. Centering pass picked off by Evan. Gus chips it up. Newsom, hard shot out. Should be no ice. They're probably going to wave that off. Dubuque skates it behind the net. We'll get a full change. Adrian's going to step up to that one. Takes it away at the blue line. Adrian has it. But two defenders there to take it back away. A lot of open ice here on this Olympic rink. Cut back the other way. Shot deflected by Brooklyn. Goes behind. Puck took a bad bounce off the wall and came out unexpectedly on the near side. Hooked in by Dubuque. So that'll be 4-2. Flyers still leading here in the third. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go, Flyers!
Face off. Taken in by Dubuque. Dubuque still has it. They're going to center it. Adrian's there to take it away. Brooklyn. Joe steps up. Dubuque still has it. Shot. Centering pass picked off by Joe. Joe's going to skate it up. Empty net. 1:29 on the clock. Dubuque brings it back the other way. Warner steps up the blue line. Graham takes the stick away. And Brooklyn tries to clear it. Comes out to the center. Warner has it, but Graham with the empty net chance. Evan Graham. Evan Graham with the empty netter from the blue line. Far blue line. Make it 5-2. 1:06 on the clock. The Flyers will look to run out the clock here with 1 minute left. 3-0 lead. Warner brings it back in. Back out to center ice to Andrew. He's going to just dump it in deep.
Until my fingers were frozen, so we couldn't just give them the time.
Yep. So the clock on our screen is stopped, but we have 40 seconds on the arena clock here. Andrew's going to chip it in deep to Riker. Centers it over to Joe. Joe takes a shot, but it goes wide. Warner's going to take a look. Try to make a move behind the net. Centering pass picked off by Dubuque, but Flyers get another shot. 18 on the clock. So Jace is set to take the draw. Newsome to his right. Murphy, Merrill, and Gus. Puck comes out to Jace. Jace is going to look to center it. Puck's loose. Gus tries a shot, covered by the goalie with 6 seconds on the clock. Faceoff comes out the other way, sent down the ice, and that'll be it. 5-2, Flyers victory.